Hi there. My name is Matt Hames, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Digital and Social Strategy at 3 Enrollment Marketing. I make a lot of presentations in my role at 3 to a lot of institutions about their digital presence, both in person and via Zoom or via some sort of recording device. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the importance of making eye contact. When you're in person and you're presenting to a room of higher education professionals, if you start presenting to them like this, if you say, if you just go, you're standing at the front of the room and you're starting to talk and you're not making eye contact in any way, everybody kind of feels weird. It feels weird in real life. So in real life, what we do is we look around the room, we make eye contact to different people around the room. We nod our head a little bit, they nod their head back, or when we make eye contact with them, they smile to show you that they're paying attention. There's a bunch of visual cues that we get in real life that we don't get in a Zoom call. So in a Zoom call, when you're not looking in the camera, like I am right now, the people who are watching you don't get that visual feedback. So if you present like this because you want to look at the person that you're talking to, and so you're looking down at the person that you're talking to, the problem is you're not actually looking at the person that you're talking to. So here are a couple of tips. First of all, it's a bit easier to take glances when you stand up and you're a little bit farther away. When you're right here and talking into the camera, there's no way that people aren't going to know that you're not looking in the camera. But when you're standing back a little bit and you're using your hands and you kind of take a glance at them, it's hard to tell that you're not looking in the camera. So in that brief instance, you can get some visual cues about how people are doing when you give a little bit of space. If you ever watch Jessica Chan on LinkedIn talks about the space that you should give, the energy that you should bring to it. I also think it's incredibly important to practice this as much as you possibly can, looking into the camera. So a lot of times, even when I find myself on a camera off call, I'll be staring at the camera. And I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you staring at the camera in a camera off call? And I think just because it is so ingrained in me now to stare at the camera, that I just stare at the camera. And that comes with practice. So my recommendation, if you want to get better at presenting, figure out a way to stand, get some space between you and the camera, and then practice talking into the camera as much as you possibly can. In status meetings, in any kind of presentation that you're doing, take 15 minutes a day and just talk into the camera and get a feel for what it's like. It's not easy. I promise you that it is not easy. But if you practice it, it'll get a lot better, because you cannot convince somebody of something if you're looking over here. If you're looking over here and you're trying to convince somebody of something, you're not looking in their eyes, and they're going to feel it. And so you're going to have to just work so much harder to convince somebody of something. Again, if you were standing in a room in real life and you were looking down when you were presenting to that room, whatever you present is not going to fly. So you have to fix this as well when you're presenting to somebody via Zoom or whatever, via on camera. You have to figure out how to look in their eyes. It is critically important. It is hard. But when you do it well, you can convince somebody both of your passion, your excitement for something, and you can convince somebody to change a little bit of how they think in higher education, which is what we're trying to do here at 3E. So tell me in comments, how hard is it to look in the camera? Do you practice it? What are your tricks for looking in the camera? So that's it. This has basically been all about looking in the camera. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.